They arrived with hope and barely a dollar. Faced racism, silence, and second-class jobs. But they studied harder, worked longer, dreamed bigger. From gas stations to Google boardrooms, this is the journey of Indians in America.
The first Indian immigrants came over a century ago. Many worked on farms, railroads, and lumber mills. They were mostly men, alone, far from home, faced exclusion laws and discrimination. In 1917, U.S. immigration law banned almost all Asians. Still, a few stayed, quietly building lives. They formed temples, communities, and friendships. Some married Mexican women to bypass race laws. These were the seeds of a diaspora. Small in number, but strong in spirit. A quiet beginning to a powerful journey. Everything changed in 1965.
The U.S. reformed its immigration laws.
For the first time, skilled immigrants were welcomed.
Doctors, engineers, and scientists from India began to arrive.
They brought knowledge, ambition, and families.
Hospitals hired Indian physicians in underserved areas.
Tech companies recruited Indian engineers.
Universities opened doors to Indian students.
These weren't refugees, they were builders.
They came not just for jobs, but for opportunity.
This wave would reshape America's future. Settling wasn't easy. Many faced racism, isolation, and culture shock. But they endured with grit and grace. Indian families built communities from scratch. They opened restaurants, temples, and corner stores. Weekend schools taught kids their heritage. Festivals like Diwali lit up suburban neighborhoods. Indian Americans learned to blend and belong, holding on to roots while growing new ones. They weren't just surviving, they were thriving, laying foundations for the next generation. Then came the tech boom, and Indians were ready. IIT graduates arrived with top-tier engineering skills. They filled jobs in Silicon Valley's growing companies. Visa programs brought even more talent. Indians became coders, architects, and innovators. They rose through the ranks fast. Many launched startups from garage offices. Some succeeded beyond imagination. Think of Hotmail, Sun Microsystems, and more. Indian engineers became the backbone of big tech. A quiet revolution, led by brains, not noise. Success didn't come easy. Indians faced cultural gaps, bias, and doubt. Accents were mocked, names mispronounced. But they kept going. They proved value through excellence. In boardrooms, classrooms, and labs. One by one, they shattered ceilings. Sundar Pichai rose to lead Google. Satya Nadella became CEO of Microsoft. Arvind Krishna now leads IBM. Shantanu Narayan drives Adobe's global vision. These aren't exceptions. They represent a new normal, where Indian-born leaders shape global strategy. Not because of their background, because of their brilliance. From immigrants to icons, they changed the face of American leadership. Indian Americans built more than careers. They built communities. Temples, mosques, gurdwaras rose across the U.S. Diwali lit up neighborhoods in New Jersey. Holi brought color to California parks. Cultural centers taught language, dance, and history. Second-generation kids grew up bicultural, balancing Bollywood and basketball. Sanskrit at home, English at school, curry and burgers at the dinner table. Many faced identity struggles. Too Indian for America, too American for India. But they found their own voice. Not either or, but both. They embraced a hybrid identity with pride and brought their full selves to the world. Today, Indian American culture is part of the American story.
The Indian American story is far from over.
A new generation is rising,
More founders, more scientists, more storytellers.
running startups, writing books, serving in Congress.
Their impact spans every field.
They're not just adding to America's story.
They're rewriting it with new voices.
Rooted in heritage, reaching for the stars.
What began with struggle has become strength.
And this is only the beginning.
From struggle to success, this journey inspires the world. Indian Americans are building, leading, and giving back. Their story is about more than success, it's about identity and purpose. We tell these stories to honor the past and ignite the future. If you believe in the power of diversity, dreams, and determination, subscribe now. This is TechSutra, where India meets the world.